It's a very strong report that accurately reflects the scope and the severity of Chinese government human rights violations across the Uighur region, and in our view, finally reflects the nightmare that Uyghurs have been enduring under Xi Jinping's strike hard campaign. Well, I think it's a fairly detailed assessment of many of the same kinds of violations that we and others have documented: mass arbitrary detentions, torture, cultural persecution, family separations, forced labor, sexual violence. And the report does ultimately conclude that these taken together may amount to international crimes, particularly crimes against humanity. And coming from the Office of the High Commissioner, that's fairly strong language. Our hope is that states will seize on the momentum and the findings of this report to take it into the Human Rights Council to push for a formal investigation, so that the issue not only stays on the UN's and the Human Rights Council's agenda, but also has a view towards ending Chinese government violations and actually holding people responsible for crimes against humanity accountable. I think if any other government in the world had arbitrarily detained 1 million people on the basis of their ethnicity and religion and identity, we would have been well underway already to a formal investigation and accountability proceedings. But because the Chinese government is so powerful in the world and within the UN human rights system, we're still at the beginning of that discussion. But this is the moment for states, and especially UN Human Rights Council member states, to get off the sidelines and show that they actually believe that all states, even the powerful ones, should be held to the same standards. Think about it this way. A year ago, would we have expected the High Commissioner for Human Rights to publish an assessment suggesting that the Chinese government was committing crimes against humanity? Probably not. But here we are. And the key here really is to follow the demands of victims and survivors for information about their missing family members and for justice.